Hello, I'm Andy.
I'm Nancy.
Welcome back to our channel. Today's video starts about 3 weeks ago, and we should probably just get into it. You'll figure it all out by the end. Now I get to put the puzzle together and see if I cut all the pieces properly.
I think the ants like your plans.
Yeah, looks like it.
I'm not gonna miss this highway noise.
No, not at all. I can't wait to get to the UP. Gotta square everything up, but that should be 46 by 16. 10. This time it'll turn on.
Helps to have that generator going.
Yeah, it's nice to have too.
Can you really see them out there? There's deer out there and geese out there. One of those little deer has a little rack on it. Come on, zoom in. There you go. There he is. Look at that. He's got a little rack on him. I didn't know why the cranes were barking, but now I do. Look at him pulling. Across the creek. Run away, little deer. You can't tell it's been rainy and dusty outside, can you? And lonely little cranes left behind.
Nancy is busy painting the cabinet frame for all the cabinets to the right of the dishwasher here. I can probably back up a little bit and make that a better video, but they're made out of they're welded together out of steel, just standard steel, so we don't want water and stuff to cause rust stains.
Here, do you want to see what I'm using?
Sure. Just using Rust-Oleum. Nothing fancy. Putting it on with a foam brush and just making it so they don't rust in the future.
Yeah, nobody wants to see little orange streaks coming out from under their cabinets if it gets too humid someday. Yeah,
that's really what scares me the most. When you spill water and it comes out.
Or if Turbo dumps her water bowl not in her little water catcher tray.
Exactly.
But I don't know if I can turn it over if this side is.
It's amazing how fast that paint dries, though.
Well, and this looks mostly I guess
dull.
There's a couple spots. But that's okay, because now that I'm on this side, I can see there's a couple spots on these beams that I missed.
Got my upper half.
Hang on, something. Oh wow, that's what it is.
What? Dirty?
Foggy. So I can get your sexy outfit in here. Woohoo! God, that's a good look. You look like you could stand for me to hose you down.
Fucking warm up with this winter coat on, that's for sure.
The hell is it today? 92?
Way too hot for this coat.
I think the humidity is about 80%, 90 maybe? It's insane.
Gotta have the ground on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you use squint goggles. Don't copy him.
just then.
I don't know how to start.
I don't either.
3 weeks ago, we thought we were just moving right along with the bus and gonna take a road trip with the bus and get a little bit of help and
Probably close to 18-year-old cat. She's definitely slowed down over the past probably 2 or 3 years, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, she took about a 12-hour turn for the worse and unfortunately passed away. Then I decided to go take the camera out, shoot some time lapses to make it feel better, and dropped the camera and broke the camera.
Which
So-
I can laugh at now because it was kind of just like funny, but not
Yeah.
funny. But
So making videos came to a screeching halt really fast. We bought a new camera. It sucked.
when the new power button is where the zoom button used to be, and you bought your camera online because, you know, COVID-19, buy it online. You don't have to come into the store.
We ended up with another. We returned it. Ended up with another camera. Back to our original camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Our new camera, same as the old camera, except it works.
It's not a new camera. It's a new old camera or
Sure.
old new camera.
I don't know.
New old camera.
We do have a little bit of footage with the camera we didn't like in return though. I installed ACs in the front and rear of the bus. They're temporary, or not temporary. They're portable air conditioner. Yep, portable air conditioners that we permanently installed. Normally I temporarily install permanent stuff. This time I did it the opposite. I permanently installed a temporary product. But they work real well. One in the
Really
front,
well.
one in the front of the bus, one in the rear of the bus. And I got a little bit of footage here of that. We purchased a portable air conditioner and ran the duct out the pay tool window. It worked really well, but it was not going to work when we were moving. And we liked the air conditioner enough that we purchased a second one. So the one in the front is hooked up through the floor to this insulated duct that then runs out of the bottom of the bus. And then the other one exhausts into the engine compartment. I'll show you. The rear AC vents right here behind the AC compressor, which soon should be removed. You'll have to see it if you want.
Oh, sorry.
With the ACs installed, we decided it was a perfect time for our first road trip.
Very good time for a trial run before we have cabinet locks and fridge locks, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I got to drive. They got to hold everything shut.
It was great.
So, but the bus ran good. The bus went well.
Yeah, it did. And really the only casualty was a water globe from one of the plants that was big enough and heavy enough it should have stayed on the counter. But lesson learned.
Nothing's going to stay on the counter. Lessons learned.
I know you've driven this before. I mean, that's how you got it here across the country. But wow, is this nerve-wracking as a passenger, man. Woo!
Ooh, this looks fun. This looks cool.
Remember to be careful and hang on. Yeah, only go as fast as you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Maybe I should rephrase that to only go as fast as I'm comfortable with. Please.
Oh, hell yeah.
The people behind us can pass us.
So one of the things I have been working on, despite all the crap that has turned the last few weeks into total garbage, is working on the cabinets and finally getting all of the fucking wrapping done. I'm sick to death of wrapping. Can you tell? I'm tired of wrapping. Anyways, that's done. Yay, finally.
I love the way it turned out. They look beautiful.
And I had to, in order to actually put the handles that we bought on the cabinets, I discovered after half of them were wrapped, when I decided to pull out one of the handles, that I actually had to cut part of the door out and recess the handle, otherwise we couldn't align the drawers correctly. They didn't all actually fit because of the way the handles sat. The drawers are made to be real close together and the handles were just enough. So I took a file and, well, no, first I took a razor blade and cut out the binding, or no, it's not binding. What the hell is
Edge
it called?
banding.
At first I took a file and had to cut up, I took a file. Jesus, criminy. First I took a razor blade and had to cut off all the edge banding in the spaces where I was going to put the handles, and then I had to take a file and just by hand file out every space where we put a handle. And that's, what is that, 1, 2, 3,
16.
yeah, oh, there you go.
I originally was thinking you're gonna have to use a router and router it out of that, and then I realized once you cut the edge banding out, we really only needed barely a 1/16 of an inch removed. And not that it was easy with the file. Well, it was really easy for me. I didn't do any of them, but
You know what though? It was a lot easier than I was anticipating it was going to be.
yep.
And I can't cut on a straight line, not with a scissor, not with a saw. So the idea of tackling it with the the idea of tackling it with the oscillating saw was a little bit daunting, because that was what I was going to use. I was just going to go zit and think that was it, and then figure out the edges and not worry about it. But no, this was way easier.
Worked
Way
really
easier.
well.
Yeah,
Just a little
yeah.
bit at a time with the file. You can't screw up too bad.
Yep, and then I don't have to listen to the saw or feel it in my hands either. So, it's done.
It's really turned out well. I really, really like them.
Yeah, I'm pleased with the end result. I love the color. I'm really glad I said, yeah, that sounds a lot easier than painting, because I've already painted cabinets, and I knew that was a pain in the ass.
And
No.
IKEA had a couple of cabinets that were really cool, but it was $2,500 more
Well,
to get a fancier cabinet front.
and everything we liked that was more affordable, that was just plain, which is more what we wanted. We wanted something plain. Didn't come in a nice color. It came in like brown and gray and black, and not that those are bad colors, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted color. I wanted color.
Yeah. We got color.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
And then there are the 8 days we spent moving our daughter halfway across the country. It was a productive time for getting her moved. Completely unproductive when it comes to the bus.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I mean, we took a couple of extra days there with her and got her all set up and made a Menards run. Surprise, surprise! We find Menards everywhere we go. Oh, that's a pretty car. What kind of car is that?
That's a late 60s Chevelle.
Ooh, I like it.
67 maybe. But yeah, we got her all settled in. All the extra little things a person needs when they live by themselves for the first time.
And toilet paper, paper towels,
Yeah.
because that's not something you really think about until you go and you're moving in and you go to the bathroom and you realize there's no toilet paper.
We went to IKEA, and we weren't the only parents there looking around with their...
Not at all.
No.
And the line outside to get in wasn't very long, and
No.
it only rained a little bit, and it was pretty light when it rained.
Yeah. All in all, it was a really good trip. And
It was very nice, and she was so ready for us to leave by the time Sunday night rolled around.
Someone
She's
wasn't
just,
ready to leave.
Not at all. I'd still be there if she'd let me. Yeah, this last week has kind of sucked. So I've been spending a lot of time outside, a lot of time in
Yeah.
nature.
But either way, we're back to working on the bus. Back to moving forward.
Yes, and I think things are going to start moving quickly.
I hope so. It's going to be winter soon.
Be careful what you wish
Winter
for.
is coming. We're still in Minnesota.
Yeah, but we know people in Texas.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. So,
Thanks for watching our video. Until next time. Peace.
good night. Why did I say good night?
Hello, I'm Andy.
I'm Nancy.
Welcome back to our channel.